My girlfriend chuckled. I've been scoring you 3 out of 10 in our ladies group chat for months. I replied, appreciate the honesty. Then I shared our split with screenshots. Her pals were texting me their regrets within moments. I, 27 male, was sipping drinks with my girlfriend Cassie, 25, and her crew last Friday evening. We'd been dating for 14 months, and I figured things were steady, not flawless, but steady. After her third margarita, Cassie was turning boisterous and bubbly. Her pal Brooke cracked a quip about evaluating guys, and Cassie erupted in laughter. Oh my God, like how I've been scoring Ethan a 3 out of 10 in our chat for months. The table fell hushed. Everyone gawked at her, then at me. I sipped my beer. Appreciate the honesty. Cassie's expression shifted from tipsy joy to oh crap in roughly 2 seconds. Babe, I was kidding. Which bit? The score or the months? It's merely ladies' gossip. We all engage in it. I glanced at her pals. Brooke was fixated on her napkin as if it held cosmic mysteries. Jade was furiously typing beneath the table. Mira actually mouthed, sorry, at me. Cool. Well, I'm heading out. Ethan, don't overreact. It means nothing. I rose, dropped $40 on the table for my tab, and exited. Cassie trailed me outside. You're truly upset about this? You've been ridiculing me to your pals for months. That's not a game. That's just mean. I wasn't ridiculing you. The scoring system's about partner viability, not, partner viability. We've been together over a year. She fell silent. Cassie, what's my score based on? It's dumb. Tell me. She exhaled. Salary, appearance, intimate performance, social standing, and long-term prospects. And I'm a 3. The scale's tough. Even Leonardo DiCaprio would only hit like a 7-inch. So I'm under half a Leonardo DiCaprio. That's not... You're misrepresenting it. I drew out my phone and launched Instagram, began composing a post. What are you doing? Ending things with you? What? You can't end it over Instagram. Watch me. The post was straightforward. Single once more. Turns out I've been a 3 out of 10 partner for months per my now ex's group chat evaluations. For those curious, I score being single 10 out of 10. I tagged her and posted. Her phone began vibrating nonstop. You're such a jerk, she yelled. I'm a 3 out of 10 jerk, evidently. Have a pleasant evening, Cassie. I headed to my car and drove home. By arrival, my phone was blowing up. Update 1. So I awoke to 237 alerts. Here's the summary. Cassie dispatched 43 messages, cycling from please chat with me to you're worthless, to I'm sorry, to you wrecked my world, and looping to please respond. But the fascinating bit? Her pals were reaching out too. Ethan, I'm truly sorry. I always said it was wrong. You merit more. Hey, wanted you to know not everyone joined that scoring nonsense. Cassie and Brooke led it. Even Brooke? I get you might despise me, but Cassie crossed a line. The whole scheme was her brainchild, and she was always the harshest. But here's the truly captivating part. Mira forwarded me screenshots. Oh my God. These weren't mere scores. They were in-depth analyses. Cassie had penned essays on my flaws, some gems. Ethan's kind, but he'll never earn serious cash. His role is so ordinary. I'm a physical therapist. I earn well and assist folks in healing from injuries. The intimacy is plain. I've attempted to liven it, but he's overly considerate. It's dull. She never once voiced wanting variety. He rotates the same 5 tops. It's mortifying when we dine out. I don't clean tailored attire. Sorry I lack a fresh ensemble for each day of the month. His crew are geeks. Game evenings are social poison. My crew are engineers, educators, and medical pros who enjoy board games. His mother phones excessively. Red flag alert. My mother calls weekly to check up. But the ugliest? She'd been capturing our confidential talks and distributing them. including one where I confided my worry post my dad's cancer diagnosis. Her remark on that, "Father troubles warning." I felt nauseous. Then I spotted something else in the screenshots. While Cassie scored me a 3, she scored her office pal Theo a 9. The identical Theo she was merely pals with. The same Theo whose Instagram tales she always viewed first. I added the screenshots to my story with the note, "For those pondering the breakup reason, this is her true nature." My DMs surged. Update 2. The repercussions have been astounding. First, Cassie's office pal, Theo. Yeah, he has a girlfriend. Had. His girlfriend Layla viewed my posts, investigated further, and uncovered Cassie and Theo's months of lunch meetups and post-drink hangouts. Layla ditched him and thanked me for unintentionally revealing it all. Cassie attempted harm reduction. She shared a lengthy piece about how I breached her privacy and was mentally abusive for disseminating confidential pals' talks. No one accepted it. Her co-workers viewed the posts. Her career networking Instagram boasts 800+ followers, mostly industry contacts. Several remarked things like, "This is unprofessional." "Wow, this clarifies a lot. Keeping it classy, I see." Her supervisor follows her. He caught it all. Then the group chat crumbled. Mira forwarded more intel. Evidently, this scoring setup had persisted for 2 years. They evaluated every guy they dated. But here's the twist. Cassie scored other gals' partners too. She gave Jade's boyfriend a 2 and noted, "I don't know how she endures gazing at him." Jade discovered it. Their bond detonated. She scored Brooke's ex a 9 and remarked, "Brooke dropped the ball big time. I would have secured that." Brooke discovered it. Another bond obliterated. The whole pal circle turned on each other. Everyone was capturing old chats, unveiling scores, disclosing secrets. It resembled a reality program, but grimmer because these were actual folks ruining actual ties. Cassie's sibling, Emma, contacted me. "I'm sorry about my sibling. She's perpetually like this. She pulled the same on her university boyfriend. Mom and Dad are horrified." Even superior, recall how Cassie claimed Leonardo DiCaprio would only score a 7? Someone unearthed her 2019 tweets, labeling herself a 10 out of 10 prize and too elite for most fellows. The ratios on those tweets were savage. Someone noted, "Ma'am, you're a 3 out of 10's individual and that's generous." Update 3. Cassie appeared at my apartment. She looked disheveled. Her typically impeccable makeup was streaked, hair in a sloppy bun, clad in sweats. "Can we chat?" "Nothing to discuss. I got terminated. Not my concern. Because of your posts. My supervisor said I displayed poor discretion and fostered a toxic workplace." "You fostered that when you began scoring coworkers." She began weeping. "Theo ignores me. My pals loathe me. My parents are repulsed. Even my counselor says I must own it." "Okay? I'm sorry. Is that what you seek? I'm sorry I scored you. You're not sorry you did it. You're sorry you were exposed." "That's untrue. Cassie, you did this for months. You distributed confidential talks about my dad's cancer. You labeled my worry father troubles. You don't get to weep your way free. People utter things they don't intend with pals. For 14 months, that's not venting. That's your essence." She attempted a fresh tactic. "Recall when we first encountered? At Devin's gathering? You called me the loveliest girl there. Yeah, and you evidently viewed me as a 3 out of 10. That's not... The scale doesn't gauge everything. What does it gauge then? Because per your messages, I flop at salary, appearance, intimate, social standing, and long-term prospects. That's literally all. You know what? Fine. You seek the truth? You are a 3. You're dull. Your role is average. You dress like a father. Your fun is board games. And yeah, the intimacy was unmemorable. I tolerated you because I figured you'd be thankful. There it was, the authentic Cassie. Thanks for the candor. Now depart. I didn't intend that. Yes, you did. And that's okay. I'd rather be a 3 out of 10 with principles than whatever you represent. Leave. She departed, but not before noting, "You'll never locate someone as fine as me." I chuckled. Actually chuckled. Cassie, I've already had 3 outings this week. Evidently, many women value a dull, reliable fellow with a reliable role who respects them. Her expression was invaluable. Update 4. The cosmos has a witty streak. Recall Layla, Theo's ex? She contacted me last week to thank me again for unveiling it all. We grabbed coffee, then supper. We're proceeding gradually, but she's remarkable. Intelligent, truly converses, and get this, she views physical therapists as literal saviors because I aided her mother in recuperating from knee surgery last year. Tiny planet. But that's not even the finest element. Cassie's scoring setup exploded on TikTok. Someone crafted a clip with screenshots and it boasts 2.4 million views. The remarks are ruthless. Imagine scoring your partner while being jobless. She scored him 3 out of 10, but he covered everything. Make it logical. The self-blindness is cosmic. She morphed into a meme. Folks began crafting 3 out of 10 quips. There's a full trend of rating ridiculous items like, "My goldfish is a 3 out of 10, doesn't chip in rent, but at least he's upfront about it." Cassie had to erase all her social platforms. She relocated back with her parents. Emma, her sibling, informed me Cassie attempted employment, but 3 spots searched her and declined. The pal circle never mended. Brooke relocated to another town. Jade is in counseling tackling trust woes. Mira actually apologized once more and noted this entire ordeal prompted her to reassess how she treats folks. But here's the karma zinger. Cassie's mother phoned me. This kind woman was nearly weeping. "Ethan, I'm truly sorry about what Cassie did. We didn't nurture her to act thus. It's not your doing, Mrs. Robinson. I viewed those messages about your father. How is he? He's improving. In remission, actually. Thank God. Please inform him we're praying for him. And Ethan, you're a gem. Thank you, Mrs. Robinson. Also, and I shouldn't disclose this, but you were the sole partner of hers we truly liked. My husband said you're a 10 out of 10 son-in-law caliber. That genuinely moistened my eyes a tad. Final update. This'll be my closing update because existence has progressed and frankly, so have I. Cassie forwarded me one final email. I'd obstructed her elsewhere. It was lengthy, likely 2,000 words. The essence, she's in counseling, recognized she has vulnerability struggles, and employed the scoring setup as a means to feel superior because she was profoundly insecure. She conceded she was intimidated by my steadiness because she felt unworthy of it. She undermined our bond because she feared I'd eventually depart for someone superior. Twist. I actually think this might be sincere introspection. I responded, I'm pleased you're seeking aid. I sincerely wish you evolve into a finer individual, but kindly don't reach out again. She honored that. Some closing notes. Layla and I are officially an item. She jests she's dating a 3 out of 10 monarch. She even crafted me a coffee mug with that on it. My crew hosted me a 3 out of 10 bash where everyone attired deliberately shabbily and we played board games all evening. I earned a promotion at work. Evidently my average role values me considerably. Theo attempted to contact to clear things. I left him unread. Mira began dating one of my geeky pals from game evening. They're charming together. My Instagram followers jumped from 200 to 15,000. I share physical therapy advice now. A dating platform contacted desiring to feature my tale in an ad for real bonds. I declined. The oddest aspect? This entire ordeal boosted my confidence. I spent over a year believing I was fortunate to have Cassie, that I ought to be thankful she selected me, discovering she viewed me as inferior while I bent over backward for her joy. It was crushing, but also Freeing? Like, I'm the identical person I was prior. I earn the same salary, don the same attire, possess the same crew. But now, I recognize my value isn't dictated by another's scoring setup. I'm a solid person, a solid partner, and evidently a solid son-in-law caliber. To anyone perusing this facing something akin, you are not another's score. You're not a figure on a gauge. You're a complete individual, meriting dignity and true affection. Don't accept someone who views you as accepting. And Cassie, if you're perusing this and I know a pal will forward it to you, I wish you're improving. I wish counseling assists. I wish you learn to view folks as beyond numbers. But chiefly, I wish you learn to view yourself as beyond a number too. Because that's likely where it all commenced. Thanks for tracking this chaotic journey, Reddit. I'm off to embrace my splendid 3 out of 10's existence now. P.S. Layla says to inform you all she scores our bond 11 out of 10's would endorse to a friend. P.P.S. My mother learned of everything and desires to host Cassie's mother for coffee because that poor lady requires backing. Moms. Dude. They're the true 10 out of 10's.